Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be directing, no, I will be decorating my spread this week in my Skinny Classic Planner for the week of December 19th through the 25th, Christmas, y'all. So I'm going to use, of course, Holly Jolly sticker book from Live.Love.Posh, and I think I'm going to use, I just had it all together. I'm going to use this theme here, and she has boxes in here which I will probably, if I could find them, trying to see. Okay, yeah, she has some. All right, I also pulled some, not some, but JoJo's black boxes, only because I really did not, honestly, y'all, I really did not feel like searching for colored boxes. Was just not in the mood for that. So I was just going to use some black boxes and call it a day, to be honest. But I forgot that she has boxes in her book. So we're going to use this. This is my planner that I use for my daily gratitude. And to be honest, I'm actually loving it. With all the stuff going on in the world, it's really good sometimes to reflect on the good things that are going on, because there is a lot of negativity. There's a lot. It's just a lot. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. So I am also happy that my insurance finally, when I first started with my job, our insurance was amazing. And then I don't know what happened to it. It went kind of downhill. But now it's getting better, you know. And before, for our mental health benefits for therapy used to be a high deductible, then they would cover it 80%. So it was very expensive if you didn't have the money to see a therapist regularly, which I did not like. But now the new benefits, I want to put this here, since this is like, I've been trying to use this sticker in like every spread this week. Like, I'm going to use it. It must be used. But now our new benefits for January, they changed the mental health benefits so we can see a therapist 100% covered with a copay. I was like, thank you, God. Honestly. Because if you want to see a therapist regularly with, first of all, it not being covered until you meet, I think the deductible was, do I want to put this here? This is quite big. Should I put it across the bottom? I never do this anymore, but I think I'm going to do it. So I am excited about that. Crazy thing is, I was going to school right before my mom had her stroke. I was going to school I had two majors. I was majoring in biblical studies. Okay, let's get this together, guys. Can we just, I'm not sure what the malfunction is. I'm trying to go by the lines, but it seems like the lines are off. takes quite the concentration, I see. All right, let's just leave it like that for now. Yeah, so I was going to school. And then should we do... Wait a minute. I keep getting sidetracked because I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Yeah, so I was going to school. I'm just going to cut the offset on this one. For 2 majors. For biblical studies was my first. And then I was going for psychology as well. And I was doing it online. Biblical studies, I didn't mind doing online, but I felt like for psychology, I really didn't. There was like, for online, I didn't understand how that was going to happen online, because psychology, I felt like you needed that class time to like talk, like fully discuss things and talk about it as like a discussion, a real discussion, you know what I mean? And when you're taking classes online, we have a discussion, you do a discussion board where the teacher poses a question and then you put in, you know, how you feel about it or whatever, and then you're supposed to go into like 3 other people's comments and comment on what they think. To me, that's not like a real discussion. Like, I need a back and forth, you know, dialogue. I need that. And I feel like it's needed for psychology. Like, me just typing in some, okay, all right, this is how you feel about, like, there's only but so much back and forth you're going to do on a discussion board. And then you got to cite your sources and this and that. Nobody talks like, you know, like, it's just, I feel like for certain things you need the class time. But that wasn't, like I said, that's not why I stopped going. It was because my mom's health and things, like, you know, family stuff. So, but I did during the COVID pandemic, I did find a therapist, that a group, I haven't been to one, so I was looking for one. So the one that I found, when I was talking to him, he was like a student who's just starting, which I'm not going to hate on that. I mean, I was a psychology student, so I understand. But I mean, talking to him, it was like, he was just like, okay, now what do you feel is going on? And I felt like he was taking notes rather than listening to what I was saying. And if he didn't hear what I was saying, he was like, okay, can you repeat that? And then when I repeated it, he was like just writing stuff. And in the session, I felt like I was therapizing my own self. I was like, because you know how sometimes you talk about things and as you're like, stuff is like going around in your head all day. And then the minute you get it out and you're talking to somebody about it, sometimes you don't want their advice. You just need that sounding board. And as you're talking to them, it's like you're getting your answer as you're working it out loud. And you're like, oh, okay. So that's how I felt it was happening with him. It wasn't like he was listening or paying attention, and I was just talking it out loud to myself, and he was just taking notes on what I was saying. So I was like, okay, this is not gonna work. Like, this is not, and I'm paying for this. So I'm like, yeah, this is not. Maybe that would have been cuter with just the tree and the gifts there over, like, underneath the window. Because this just seems like there's a lot going on right here. I'm going to leave it. Let's just leave it. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm glad that they have changed the benefit for that, because it's just, oh, it's just so much stuff going on right now in this world, and I think it can be a lot for some people. It's just sometimes it can be a lot. So see if we could put this here. So yeah, I'm excited. If I haven't said that before, I am excited. That's going to be part of my self-care for 2023, to find a good therapist and to go at least once or twice a week. Especially because I always felt like I didn't have the best childhood growing up. But I always felt like, since I wasn't out on the streets, or I didn't have like any like that, my life wasn't like that bad, I felt that I came out of it unscathed. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I survived. So yeah, it could have been a lot worse. It's not. So there you go. Or because of that, there was no real trauma, you know, because I'm not bad off, or whatever, however you want to say it. But the thing about it is, there's all different kinds of trauma. And it may not be an outward kind of trauma where you can see like how people act out or things like that. It can be other kinds of trauma that could bleed over into just regular relationships, or how you parent your children, or it could be a whole bunch of different types of trauma. It depends on it doesn't always show up the way people think it shows up, or assume that it should show up. And I kind of think too, it was showing up in the people that I dated. It was showing up in the people I married. So yeah, and I just want to get to the core of everything, to find out how I can just better myself. I've dealt with a lot of depression. I've dealt with anxiety. I still deal with anxiety. There are people in my life who are my anxiety triggers, and I've noticed that. Just being around them triggers my anxiety. It's not anything that they're doing. It's just who they are. It just triggers me. And I find that that's not what's up either. So it's a lot. And I feel like I just need to just... I think this looks so much better. Like, when you pull it apart, before it was just like... felt like it was like all jumbled up. But I think like just talking to somebody is good to do. Somebody who is just like doesn't know all the players in the game and can give you just really good sound advice. Yeah. So I'm excited to get started with that next year. It was so crazy hearing about Twitch. I mean, oh my gosh. Him, and when I heard about Chadwick Boseman, that was another one that is just like, what? Even though they did, I mean, just the fact that he passed Chadwick Boseman, that was heartbreaking for me. But Twitch was like, what is happening? What? They say check on your strong friends, and I believe that because of the things that I deal with mentally. And I get that a lot, like, oh, you're so strong. Oh, you know, you're so strong. And all the time. All the time. When my brother passed last year, it was me, up to me. When my mom passed this year, it was up to me. And that's what everybody was saying. Oh, that's because you're the strong one. That's because you're the strong one. Okay, but that doesn't mean I want to bear the burden of everything. Like, people still have to understand, even being the strong one, the strong ones need help too. Strong ones need to be checked on as well, you know? I'm going to put this one like this. So, yeah. Therapy is good. It's good for the soul. That's so cute. I mean, is it too, like, green and red? I feel like it's, like, a lot of green and red. But... and then let's just put a few little, like, decorations. Can we just do that? You don't know the value of a thing until you have to fight for it, or you have to earn it. When my son was in high school, right? And his thing was, I got to keep my sneaker game up. So, Mom, I'm going to need sneakers. I need a new pair of sneakers every couple of months. Excuse me? And he wouldn't even let, I think he would, well, he would get sneakers and do whatever with them. Because he knew a few more months, if his sneakers was wore out or whatever, I would get him some more sneakers. That was a thing of having an only child, right? Maybe some parents can relate. You don't mean to spoil them, but when you come from a place of not having as a kid, sometimes that spills over into your parenting. That's another thing that I mean about types of trauma. You see how that happens, right? So he was talking about a sneaker game, and I said, Steven, I want to see how much your sneaker game means to you when you're 18 and you have to get your own sneakers. I need to see this. Oh, it's good. I'm still get my sneakers. Okay, I'm gonna see. And when he started having to buy his own sneakers, let me tell you something. Them sneakers lasted quite a long time. Okay, and he made sure of that. And you know why? The value of those sneakers went up when the money had to come out of his own pocket. Okay, that's when he understood the value of those sneakers. When I was paying for it, it was no value because it wasn't his money. He didn't care. And I'm saying this to to go into my next thing about my second marriage. It was really toxic, and I had to fight for peace towards the end. When I separated from him, we got a divorce, and I had peace in my home. It was like the best thing ever. And I never understood the value of peace until I didn't have it. And that's what I mean. Like, you don't understand the value of a thing until you have to fight to get it. I had to fight for that peace. And so now I am very particular about peace in my home, not having chaos. And I'm just not even about that life. I've never been, but sometimes situations and things will bring you there. But yeah, and that's what I mean. If you haven't been through things, like certain things, like, you get to see what it means. When people talked about peace before, I didn't think anything of it, because I was like, okay, peace is everywhere. Like, what's the point? I don't understand. But when you don't have peace, yeah, that's a different thing. And it's with anything. So you understand the value of it when you don't have it, or you have to fight to get it. I don't even know why I needed to say that, but I think somebody needed to hear it. Like, it's real. Like, the times that we're living in is crazy, and sometimes you hear stories and you think they are like out of this world crazy, or how could anybody, and what, and you think that story can't be topped, and then a couple days later you hear something even crazier, and you're like, what is going on? So it is crazy. So any chance that you get, or to have like people that you can talk to, confide in, it's an you know, take advantage of that. I am here as well. If anybody ever needs to just vent or talk, you can always send me a message, DM me, plannerbabe _1978 is my Instagram handle. I'll put that in the description. We all need somebody we can talk to, especially, like I said, in the times that we are living in. We all need somebody. And I am here for those who want to talk, or just are having a bad day, or you just need to vent. And I pray that God will give me the words to say, to encourage you, to uplift you, to help you to feel good again, and help you to see that troubles do not last always. Where am I going to put this? I don't know where to put this. I want to put this over here because there's nothing on this side, and it's like a lot of stuff here. But this is a good space here. I think I'm going to put it, here. I'm just going to put it here. Yeah, I think that looks cute, right? It's cut pretty nice. I trimmed it pretty nicely. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bow or something. Yeah, let's put some black and white over here since we have that over there. All right, I think this is it. I think I'm like going a little nuts here, but I like it. Should we do a candy cane? Okay, I think that's it. Give it another thing on this. These planner pages, what is happening? Okay, this is my Skinny Classic spread for the week of December 19th through the 25th. Make sure I am in the frame. I do not want to make this a sad video. I hope this is not, you guys don't think it's a sad video. I don't even know where I started talking. I don't even know. It's the holiday season. I want you guys to enjoy yourselves. I don't want you guys to be stressed out. I want you to relax. I want you to have fun with your loved ones and take in these moments and cherish these moments and just have an awesome time however you celebrate, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, however you celebrate the holidays. Take it all in, enjoy your families, and have an awesome time. I think that's it. The winners of the giveaway, the fitness planner giveaway, will be announced today, should be announced today, may have already been announced today. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick the winners before this video is uploaded or after, but it will be announced sometime today. I will also do a post on YouTube for the winners, the 2 winners of the giveaway whenever I do it, so you guys will know. And today is the first day of winter, not the first full day, but winter begins today, which is crazy, like I said, because I feel like I've been doing winter spreads for about 2 months already. But it begins today, and then we have Christmas on Sunday, and we have New Year's on next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday. Yeah, so have a great, awesome holiday season, and take some time for yourself. Get a little self-care in if you can. Enjoy your holidays, and I will be talking to you guys later. Okay, bye. Oh, wait a minute. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up, and if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. We usually have fun. But we have to sometimes have one-on-one talks. We have to have serious talks. I want to make sure you guys are okay. So we do have fun here. So please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell so you're notified when new videos are uploaded. And I think that is it, right? Okay, so you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.